Whoa, this is the Illusion reporting from somewhere on Spaceship Earth. I just got home from work. It's midnight. I was driving home up the canyon, right? And in one of the turnouts, there was a dog just sitting there, like laying there. Like it was like laying at home. So I stopped, right? It's the middle of the night, man. I'm on like a mountain road. The dog was just sitting there, right? And you know, I know what an abandoned dog looks like, man. You can see it in their eyes, dude. It was just waiting for its car to come back, man. Didn't have a collar on it. It was just sitting there, right? So I stopped. I don't know. I stopped because I know. And it was like a brown, like, I don't know if it was a pit bull, you know, that kind of dog. It looked like a female, stocky, probably 100-pound dog easily. Looked super mellow. Looked super scared. It was just sitting there scared. It got up, it walked over to my car like it wanted to get in the back of the car. Like, dude, we out of here? Can we split? Can we go to your house? Hang out? And it's one of those things, man. A guy like me, that's why I don't have any pets. That's why pets are such a huge responsibility, people. Like, if you're gonna take on a pet, man, it's like having a kid, dude. You know, that's the kind of stuff that hits me, man. 'Cause like, who abandons their dog? And you know why people abandon their dog is because they can't afford to feed the dog, dude, or their housing situation changed, or, I mean, it looked like a mellow dog, but you know, I can't bring home a stray dog. So I don't know what to do, but I got to go back to work at 7 o'clock in the morning. So I guess I'll see if the dog's sitting down there in the turnout again. And you know, what do you do then, dude? I am not bringing home a 100-pound pit bull, dude. Even though it looks fully mellow. So you know, what do you do? I guess I gotta make some calls. I don't know, man. Didn't have a collar on it, dude. It was just sitting there like fully lost. A drag, man. One of those things driving home, dude. It's like, it's a stick in the head. I'll stick in my head, but we'll check back in the morning. Hopefully, the next part of this video isn't going to be because there's a dog sitting at the turnout. It's going to be about responsibility for pet ownership. Don't forget to spay and neuter your pets. That's what an abandoned dog looks like. All that dog wants is a home right now. Such a bummer. So super sad to see that on our road. So my next move is I gotta go make some phone calls, see what I can do to try to alleviate this situation. It's super not fair. Super not fair. So I just got off the phone with my bro to see if he wanted the dog. Go get the dog off the street. He was like, I don't know, dude, if I need a dog right now. And that's the thing, man. Like, again, you know, it's one of those things. Obviously, someone wasn't like a brand new dog, so someone probably is moving into an apartment or can't live with the dog. But it's that whole thing. People got to realize, you know, pet ownership's super serious commitment. It is like having a kid, man. It's funny, you know, everybody, you know, coming, getting sober. That's like the first thing they want to do is get a dog. Get a dog. They live for like 15 years, man. That means like no traveling and stuff unless you get someone to watch your dog. It's a whole thing. You can't rent a lot of places because they don't allow dogs, dude. You can't go places because they don't allow dogs. I remember, man, I was living, I'll make it super clear, like, I'm not that into dogs. I'm more of a cat guy, but I'm not into pet ownership. I think it's just a bad concept. Like, at our house, there's lizards everywhere. Like, we name the lizards. The same lizards come back and hang out in the same spots. Like, seems like if you're paying attention, there's all sorts of like animals around, and the last thing you need to do is hold one captive in your house. Like, I'm super against like reptile ownership. Like, what's that all about? Like, have a nice beautiful reptile and keep it in a little box? Why? And I've been one of those. I've had a lot of like pets as a kid, and we always got them via somebody else not wanting them. Like, I remember all the pets I had as a kid was because someone else didn't want them. Like birds and stuff. Like, oh, people don't want their bird here. Well, I guess we'll take them. You know? I mean, that dog scene bums me out, man. When I saw it last night, I knew it was going to be sitting there this morning, man. And it's like, you know what? I real responsible person. I can't bring home a stray dog with a brand new child. I mean, that's just bad idea, dude. And realistically, like, I can't take on a dog. I don't have the means to do it. I don't have the place to do it. I can't do it. It's not my responsibility. But like, yeah, I look at the dog, I see another being. You can't not look at that dog and not see like another being going through fear and loneliness and abandonment. Like, dude, what is that all about, man? So the odds are, you know, the funny thing is they'll probably end up at my neighbor's house because they're that kind of people. And that would be cool, man. If that dog lived next to my house, I would be like, all right, that's a trip, dude. It's just a trip, man. It's one of those things that it taps into some weird stuff, man. I mean, the humans are just so irresponsible. That's the thing, like, you know, the weekend weather starting to happen. There's trash everywhere on the drive to work because it was a super nice day here in Malibu, like trash everywhere. So I gotta start gearing up for that, man. People leaving their trash all over the highway. So it's you know, people just think that like, oh, I'll just get rid of my problem by putting it on the side of the road. That's not how you solve a problem. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't call or drop the dog off. Most of the animal shelters are no kill nowadays, so it's like, it's not like you're dropping them off at the animal shelter and they're gonna kill it like they used to do. It's like they'll find it a home. The dog looks fully capable of having a home. I mean, that's like a family dog, you know. Who knows? Maybe it's pregnant. It's about to have a litter of puppies, dude. That's the thing. Like, spay and neuter your animals at least. If you're gonna have pets and you don't want to take responsibility, at least get them spayed and neutered so they don't breed more pets. I mean, it incenses me, man, that somebody would drive out into the hills, tell their animal to get out of the car, and then just leave and go home like it's no big deal. Again, I'm making a judgment that it wasn't any big deal, but I mean, what kind of person does that? I mean, I guess it's like you see all over the place, and out here in California, especially like on like public cars, you know, that work for governments and stuff. You always see the don't abandon the baby bumper sticker. Like, people will abandon their babies in like dumpsters and stuff. And like, people are like, it's just, have some ownership of your space, man. Take some responsibility, man. Bums me out. just bums me out. Super bums me out, man. Oh well. I don't know. I'll maybe make a couple more phone calls. Don't get a pet if you can't take full responsibility of it, man. Just don't do it. Anyway, it's the illusion, man. Kind of a drag, but you know, maybe we need to facts of life videos every now and then. Well, on a happier note, I discovered there is a hummingbird nest right, that's probably not the best way to do it. Right, or is it right there is a hummingbird nest. And I have a picture of it from within. Yeah, there's a full little hummingbird in there hanging out, guarding the eggs. When do you get to see that? Not that often.